And lastly,
they can
the
grow
personal
They
six
can
personal
grow
plants.
six plants each
they
year.
can, yeah, they can grow 6 plants. 6
And
plants.
in Canada, it's 4.
4.
Pardon?
In Canada, you can grow 4.
4 plants?
No.
Yes,
Everybody can
But I
grow
think
4.
yes.
understand
Oh,
Only
not
I don't
four.
know.
4 personal marijuana. It's 4 plants, 4 single plant, not a 4 person in Canada.
Mhm.
Oh.
If that means 6 person or 4 person is the amount of person used?
6 plants.
No, 6 plants.
No, it's 6
6
plants.
6 marijuana plants. You can have
Okay.
6 marijuana plants in your garden. Tatiana says that we can have 4. I've never heard of that, but
Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
It's 4. I read
Yeah.
4.
I think 1 is enough. I have a friend who grows marijuana. It looks like a tree, you know, so big. So if you have 4 plants, you don't need any legal marijuana.
Is enough.
Yeah.
They increase it in 6. Maybe.
I heard that in Canada, the government put the very serious procedures for issue license for growing the marijuana.
Yeah, the licensing is so difficult and it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's why most of those companies or those people who are just trying to run some business in cannabis are facing bankruptcy nowadays. They don't have.
Excuse me, Sam. The Uruguay was the first country for the sale. What's about the Netherlands?
I'm not sure. This is what the reading says. Probably it is right, because usually they take these texts from different magazines or journals, and it is probably right. Netherlands, I think, was the first one in Europe, but in the whole world, I think Uruguay and South Americans are usually pioneers in drug use.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the 3rd paragraph.
In 2018, cannabis was legalized in Canada. Similar to the sale of alcohol, the provinces were placed in charge of how it is sold, who can consume it, and where it can be consumed and grown. Many Canadians who use, sell, and invest in legal cannabis are concerned about how to answer questions at the US border.
Okay, so in 2018, it was also legalized in Canada. And what about selling it? Was it also legalized?
Yeah, like alcohol.
Yeah, by governmental. By governmental.
They can sell like alcohol.
Yeah, if you're licensed or registered, yeah, you can sell it like alcohol. Yes. So what are the concerns? What are the concerns of those people who are in the business?
The US border.
The US
border. They can't enter the US. If they are in marijuana business, they can't enter the US. All
US border.
That's the question I ask you. Why is it legalized, but we call people drug dealers or drug traffickers? So it is legal. You can just pass it through the borders and you can sell it to anyone you like all over the world. Why do we call them drug dealers?
Yeah. Because the different country have different
different legal lines.
Different
some
rules.
Country do not. Some country is illegal. Some country is legal lines.
But U.S. I think most states are, you know, they have legalized marijuana use.
It's just few states legalized. Not all states.
Maybe.
Yeah,
especially
I think US
America.
Want to protect themselves.
Okay.
Yes. US border, control out of US people coming. Maybe inside the U.S. people can use the
Okay.
protect
The
themselves.
federal government prohibits the use and sale of marijuana and originally said it would ban Canadian cannabis workers from entering the U.S. Hundreds of thousands of Americans are charged every year for possession of illegal marijuana, and many face jail time. Many Americans are shifting in favor of decriminalizing marijuana, however. In 2012, Washington State and Colorado legalized recreational and/or medical marijuana use. Several other states have since followed.
Okay. So the U.S. federal government prohibits the use and sale of marijuana, and originally said it would ban Canadian cannabis workers entering the U.S. So remember prohibit?
yes, ban.
Means prohibit, ban, stop. And what do you mean by decriminalizing? This is
To make something less of crime.
yes, to make something less criminal, less against law, yeah, less outlaw. And we can say it is almost the same as legalizing. Huh?
Yeah.
So many Americans are shifting in favor of decriminalizing marijuana. However, it means that nowadays most Americans feel that they should legalize it, like Canada. Okay, let's go to number 6.
Statisticians are watching closely to see what happens as more nations and states legalize marijuana. Will drug trafficking become less of a problem, or will people continue to use illegal sources to avoid paying high taxes on pot? Will people switch from smoking tobacco to smoking marijuana? If this happens, will populations become healthier? And lastly, will marijuana prove to be a gateway drug?
Mm-hmm. So there are some concerns about legalizing this marijuana. And what are the concerns?
Will drug trafficking becoming less?
Less of problem.
Less of a problem.
Yeah.
Or will people continue to use illegal sources to avoid paying high taxes on pot? Remember pot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means
Is the marijuana?
It means marijuana.
Marijuana.
Narcotic.
It's the same name.
Yeah, it's another name for marijuana.
Yeah, another name.
Will people switch from smoking tobacco to smoking marijuana? If this happens, will population become healthier? Do you think population will become healthier if they just switch from?
No.
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 Or no?
I think no.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, will marijuana prove to be a gateway drug? What does it mean, a gateway drug?
It means that a drug that leads to the use of more harmful drug.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It means it's the beginning to use the other drug.
Or maybe open the door for using. Is it correct?
Or welcome to use of drug.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah, when you start using marijuana, you will lead to other drugs as well. Yeah, you will start others as well. Marijuana is harmless, but the others are not that harmless. So let's go to some debates. Debate number 1. We had lots of discussions today, so we are late. We have only 5 minutes to discuss this. So marijuana should be legalized around the world and regulated by the government. Do you agree or disagree? Hello?
Disagree.
Yeah, we are thinking.
Disagree.
Disagree, yes.
Disagree? Agree?
I disagree.
Why? Give me a reason very quickly.
For prohibit drug dealer, maybe government act better.
Mm-hmm.
because the teenager,
maybe government is better for people, for young people.
Yes, Tina?
because the teenager didn't know the side effects for the children, the brain and the healthy. It's very dangerous for children if they just think it's like a cigarette. So maybe they want more.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because they think cigarette is not that harmful, but it's really harmful for the teenager.
Yeah, it is.
I agree with this idea.
Why?
Because there are lots of drugs which are much more dangerous than marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is illegal, the risk of testing other products, because they are cheaper usually, become higher. So it's better for marijuana to be legal. And also, these products are not legal for teenagers. They are legal for people who are more than 18.
Yeah, they're legal usually more than, even sometimes over 20, 21.
So being legal won't harm the teenagers.
Yeah, but you know, there are lots of things which are banned for teenagers, but the teenagers use them, like alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, being
they
legal
just need.
You go ahead.
Yes, Homira?
They just need a person to buy this for them.
Yeah.
And they all the time find this person.
You know, being legal or illegal doesn't make any differences for teenagers. They find a way to have these things. For example, in Iran, alcohol is illegal for everybody. But the usage of alcohol, I can say that it's more than here.
I agree with you. For some reason, I also agree with legalize marijuana, because if the same situation, legalized or illegal, the situation is same in Canada, in the world. Why not legalize them? And also at the same times, we promote people the harmless with the marijuana, having marijuana, to give a lot of notification to the people, to young children, the harmless.
Yeah, Sam, I think also agree or disagree with something needs to gathering information. I think we need more time for registry and for record of information. For example, how many percentages increase in the consumes, and what about the harmful, what about the useful? We need to gathering data about it, and then we can agree or disagree about it. We need to time.
Yeah, I agree with you. If you want to come up with a very scientific conclusion, you need to do research. You need to it takes time, you know, just to gather all that information. I'm just asking for your personal ideas. That's the only point here.
Yeah, I think when you legalize something, it sends, you know, some signal to people that it's okay. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a legal thing, and it's okay. You can do it. You can use it. So I think it's not okay for all